Good morning. It's probably almost 6 by now. Really tough night. Not a whole lot of sleep going on. And I'm exceptionally tired this morning. It's 20 degrees outside. Oh man. 31 degrees in the tub. Yeah. Ice everywhere. And getting in today is difficult. Man, my brain is saying run, run, run. And I really almost didn't come in. The ice I dropped on the ground is still sitting there from yesterday. This was hard to do this morning. No Bible study today. Just some reflection. Mom's passing in the last stages of dementia. Last night was difficult. And I didn't sleep well. And when you're tired, it's hard to do things it's hard to get outside the comfort zone. Man, I just wanted to sleep. It was 63 degrees this morning in the house, and getting out from underneath the covers was hard. And that's at 63. Trying to get into 31 degree water. Man, it was hard. When I thought about it, it was even difficult just to think about it. So I decided to change my thought pattern into how it would feel after I got out. How much more energy I would have. The feeling of accomplishment I would have. How much more positive my outlook would be. I've told people before that when depression sets in, sometimes, or I believed anyway, that an ice bath was the thing to do to turn it around, to start turning it around. Belief drives our actions. And I believe that if we're not growing, we're dying. We start dying from the day we're born. I know that sounds kind of backwards, and you look and say, babies aren't dying, but they do. If they don't grow, they die. I think I've had this discussion once before now that I'm thinking about it. But if we stop growing, we start dying. And the way God set things up is we don't grow in our comfort zone. I mean, we do. There's got to be comfort. Let's say constant comfort when I speak of the comfort zone. There's got to be rest to grow. Stress plus rest equals growth. But without that stress component, there's no growth. And while the comfort zone feels good, constant comfort is death. Nobody wants to die, and nobody enjoys the dying process, as far as I know. That comfort zone starts it. You don't feel it at first, but it's there, and you die. At first it just feels good. Feels like that's the place to be. Feels like that's living, but it's dying. And eventually it catches up to you. Eventually you can't stay comfortable. Call it the aging process, call it what you will. Aches and pains begin to set in, and you can't get rid of them. And you You can't get comfortable, except for very few short bouts of it. Getting uncomfortable. All right, I've been in here uncomfortable long enough. No records today. 4 minutes, almost anyway. Feel good that I overcame. Body doesn't feel good, but mentally feel good. There is more energy. I even managed to move around a little bit today. And while in that water, keep the heat zone. Heat barrier, man, at 31 degrees. How much of a heat barrier can you possibly have, even if you remain totally still? Not much. Maybe the air around you, with the water around you, is 35 degrees. Maybe you can get it up to 37. Generate enough heat to do that. But really, how warm could it be? I can tell you from experience, it doesn't feel very warm. Although it is warmer than the 31 degree water. Because when you move, and you feel that heat barrier break up, that heat zone that disappears, you feel it. No, why did God set it up that you can't grow without resistance? I don't know. Without stress? I don't know. But He did. Oddly enough, I'm thankful. Maybe it's productivity. It requires doing something. And He's put us here to be productive in whatever capacity He's given us, whatever purpose, ultimately for productivity. And that productivity now is not whatever. It's to serve others in some small way. These little video recordings are hopefully intended, anyway, to serve those who may be struggling in life. I know it seems stupid. I know it's like crazy. When I first heard of ice baths and talked to somebody about it, it's like, no way, that's insane. I'm telling you, your life will change for the better. Have an awesome day.